Hello, it's Lucia, and in this video you will learn how to tap or start tapping. I invite you to a tap along with me about toxic relationships. The word toxic and words like narcissistic have become really popular over the last few decades or last decade. And it's about relationships and people calling other people narcissists, etc., etc. And there are a lot of theories about narcissism and toxic relationships, etc. We apparently have 60,000 different thoughts a day. A lot of them are repetitive, and a lot of them are actually toxic. Most of our thoughts, if you start writing them down, are actually negative. Psychologists and researchers have shown that about 70% of our thoughts are negative. And I invite you to just write a list of your thoughts. If you're aware of your thoughts and you catch yourself thinking something that actually doesn't make you feel so good, because thoughts are always followed by emotions, and with emotions we have a chemical release such as hormones that are flooded into our bloodstream, and we are not aware of it. Once again, we are not aware of our thoughts and of that emotional release and of that chemical release. And if you start writing a list, you can check if your thoughts are mainly positive or negative. Of course, you don't have the time. Ridiculous. You will say that you write 60,000 different or 60,000 thoughts down. You might just, the more you do that, the more you might become aware of what thoughts you're actually thinking. Or you could just start tapping. Why I'm bringing this up with toxic relationships? Because there are always two people. Relationships, depending what relationship. There could be mother and child, there could be partner relationship we often talk about, there could be the relationship we have with your parents, even though they are grown up. Any relationship, it says in the word, it's relating to you. It's relating somehow. We can't always, they say, choose our parents, but we can choose our partners. And if you're thinking of your partner and what you think about them and what's wrong with them, I would invite you to start tapping what it is that really bugs you, or that really stresses you, or that annoys you, or that you think he is toxic. This is a toxic relationship or something, because it relates to you. There are always two people. And this, of course, is not to say, oh, it's your fault. It's to say that there is a reason and why you're in this relationship, and it's not because you're a victim. Because we are only, as long as we stay in that relationship, we stay the victim. And the victimhood is always a big thing, because it's only when we're not aware of what is really going on, this attraction, this toxicity in the relationship, there has to be another person. So you've got to ask yourself, why are you in that toxic relationship? If it doesn't make you feel good, why are you in it? Even though I'm in this toxic relationship and it's all his fault, it's all her fault. You could say, I'm open to accept that I'm in it. Even though I experience this toxic relationship, or I'm so annoyed with what she or he does, with what they do, I'm open to accept that I feel that way, but I'm also open to explore why I'm in this relationship, because it doesn't actually make me feel good. This toxic relationship we have, this annoyance that I feel. They did this, they did that, you can just really name it. I feel annoyed. I feel frustrated. Just be more specific. I'm just giving you examples. I'm annoyed with this relationship. It's so toxic. It's really toxic. And I'm in it. And I wonder why. The more I tap, the more I connect with myself. And the more I connect with my emotions, the more I figure out why am I in this relationship? Why am I in this toxic relationship that doesn't actually make me feel good? And there's so many things I want to change on the other person. And it's just too many. Or maybe there's just one thing and you can be more specific on this one. But maybe there is something that I need to change. Maybe I just do more tapping to figure out what that is, because the more tapping I do, the more I connect with myself, the more I connect with my emotions, the more I figure out what this is all about, why I'm in this relationship, why it is so toxic, what my part is in this relationship. Figure out this dynamic between us. Figure out what I really want. Figure out if this is right for me. Or maybe I figure even out that I need to change something on me. That everything is okay, but there is something that I need to change. Maybe that's the reason why there is friction. Maybe I'm the person who has toxic thoughts too. Maybe we are both a little bit annoyed with each other, frustrated with each other, and don't think positive thoughts. Maybe it's both of us. Whatever it is, the more tapping I do, the more I'm gonna figure out what it is. Because that tapping really calms me. And that tapping really gives me clarity. And that tapping really helps me to get better and clearer thoughts. Get more clarity, get more certainty of what I want. And maybe I even get more confidence where I can put my foot down, where I can make changes, because this relationship I am in, it's not working like it is. So I'm gonna do more tapping. And the more I tap, the more I'm gonna connect with myself. Take a deep breath in. You should, of course, always breathe through your while you're tapping. But just see how you feel now. Maybe repeat the whole sequence. Maybe when you repeat, fill in more details, because as soon as we start tapping, the more clarity we gain. And like I said, the more you get to regain clarity, because we calm our system and it allows us to have clearer thoughts. So if you have something that causes you, such as anxiety, because you're in a relationship that is very toxic, that doesn't work, that's negative, and you need to work with someone because of some trauma that happened or something that happened in the past, and it comes up during tapping, and you know you will need a hand, do reach out or read also my description about who you should be working with, what sort of practitioner. It should always be an experienced and an advanced practitioner. I leave you with this. You will see me in my next video. I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.